Olympic theme, playing for the Parade of Leaders. Chariots of Fire for, read the word. Then for Bartimaeus is Wind Beneath My Wings, and then Thank God for Kids for K2 participants. Is that right? And so those will be in there. You will have to play those, but everything is embedded in the computer, so it's not a big deal. This program is real simple. It's simple to be able to just press a button. You can skip slides. You can move around. Terry Broom just called me and said that because of you moving around, some of the scripts and some of the slides are off, so I've got to make some changes, or you can skip them and go back and forth with it. It's not like PowerPoint where you're stuck having to follow through with the next thing. That's how this thing is built. It's built for you to be able to change and do different things and move within it. It's easy. You can add things. You can take away things. If you get in trouble, there's an X to clear out everything. So, and kind of start over. So it's kind of built real simple to be able to follow. The pre-show, the pre-ceremony stuff is all you do is press the first slide, and it's good to go. It's set to go. It'll take care of itself for 10 minutes and run itself through there. Any questions, I guess, because really it's kind of simple.
Few things on Friday night. The names are on the slides of the year-round participants. They're not necessarily in the order the MC be reading them or such like, but they're going to scroll. Okay, so the names are already there. That will be helpful. People can look up and see their name on the big screen. Let's see, anything else you can think of?
Well, like here's basically, let me see here if I can, this is a Nashville blue, and so it kind of kicks off. And so, I mean, it's just like PowerPoint. It's just like anything else that can move. This is what you will see. This is what the screen will look like. This is what you will see when you're doing all this. Hold on, I got my audio off. Like my audio is sitting right in here. And so we're ready for Parade of Leaders. And it just goes and runs itself. And you can skip, you can do whatever. And so I'm assuming during this time too, the camera will be used.
Yes.
And kind of go back and forth.
Camera needs to be sweeping the crowd.
Yes, and looking at the crowd going through. And so when time comes and you're ready to move on, excellent. It's good to go. Like I said, you got many different things that you can skip around. You'll notice that you'll see them look like black on the background. What this is made to do is the last background that is on your screen, that's what will stay. And that's why you don't see a background on all these things. But if you ever need to make any changes, you press the editor and you can go and select a slide. Let's say here I need to change mass media, article editorial, grades 10 through 12. Need to change something in there. You can type in it just like you would PowerPoint.
Now, can you do that while another slide is up?
Yeah, and that's what this is built to be able to do, where there's no interruption in anything.
What's the name of the program?
ProPresenter.
Show Presenter.
ProPresenter. Yeah, ProPresenter 6.
We've had to buy a license to use this.
Yeah.
Also, we have been real strict with MCs pointing out that this is the plan and do not change it. Point being, it's okay for us to take pictures of art on Friday and add that to the pregame show, or maybe you mix it other places, but we don't want your script changed, because imagine preaching and the PowerPoint guys doing something different, okay, and you create all kind of problems, okay. So that's why we want the script and the presentation. Right now, the two match. So we did that on purpose for them to stay the same, but that doesn't mean that you do not have the ability to localize it with some pictures that you take on your iPhone during the day or whatever to throw those in there. That'd be great, but just stay with the plan.
Right. Everything that's been done is a base that is generally the same at every location. And yes, like Nashville, people want to change some stuff to make it specifically for them.
The only thing we're changing at Nashville is Dr. Zorn will be at Nashville. Right. And so we scripted him to go push him in a wheelchair from one room to the other room, so that threw the timing off just a little bit.
So that's why, but for everybody else, you should be perfectly fine. Like I said, it'll take it, it'll run itself and run its course. Any questions?
Bible Bowl.
Bible Bowl, the easiest thing we're going to say to do is you can run it with it on PowerPoint, and we say just run it on PowerPoint, just like.
Well, we do that too, the
Yes.
sound and the PowerPoint.
Yep. Yep.
Use the same screens.
Yep. Use the computer, use the same screen,
computer.
everything. Yes.
The difference will be the PowerPoint will be royal blue jump out versus our traditional. So they'll be seeing something much different in Bible Bowl too. But the questions and everything are identical, but the image will be different.
Yep. Any other questions? It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Not a lot of hard work.
Will the equipment, the laptops, everything will be in the room
Yes. Yep.
and
And
secure?
even in Nashville, you will have differences. Nashville is at 66% of their goal. So Nashville total has 66% of this equipment, okay? So some rooms will have some things that some other rooms do not have, but everybody in Nashville will have screens. Yes, John, they'll have screens. Everybody will, yes, they'll have screens. Everybody will have screens and projectors, and but some will may not have some of the other bells and whistles that others do. Correct, Dennis?
End of the night Friday, do we leave the computers out? Do we
That's what
take them to the office?
These are, I would not leave the computers out.
Yeah, well, the 4 laptops, probably not, you could close them, but the other, I mean, the cubes, I would absolutely leave set up.
You've gone to all the trouble, all these wires and all that.
Maybe put the
I
covers
wouldn't-
back on or something, or?
You could, I mean, they're designed to stay on and run for months, you know, they're broadcast equipment, so it won't.
Having fun
Yeah,
there,
oh,
John?
yeah, oh, okay, so the computers
Yeah, it's
that
not
are.
switching
for
from
project-
cut.
yes, those
Push
are
cut.
cut.
And it will be very important,
Runs
what
up.
you brought up
Number
after
8.
it's over too.
No.
It will be very
Push cut.
important for everything to go
Lock
back
it.
in the box it came out of. Matter of fact, we're inventorying everything. We even gonna put little ID scan things on every item, because this was a capital campaign, and these are all items that donors purchased, and we wanna make sure we have them, control them, and next time you hook up something and one wire's missing, you have a big problem. And so we want
you're
everything.
actually taking them out of the box and setting them up, there's little red, stickers that, they're waterproof, they're tamper-proof. Once we put them on there, they won't come off. And we ask that you put one of those on each big item.
Not on a cord, but on a
Just-
box.
Just on the big things, so.
One thing you'll notice about the stuff that like Roy was saying, that trying to do to, I guess, to speed up the time, is the names are in, like for your Know the Books, your Good Samaritan, your Centurion of Scriptures, Read the Word, Gifts, Guard, Providers, Keepers, Teach to Teach. I mean, all these things have the names of the participants on it. So if you're running these things, you know, you keep up and kind of just watch with what the MC is doing, and just kind of have
A lot of times people bring up, what about the first, second, and third? Why can't you? Well, it's just so problematic, and some have worked hard on it at Nashville and made an effort, and it was somewhat successful. But you're going to have a boy that signs up as William, or Bill, and picking out the right one, and then getting the information up there, and also sometimes MCs, you know, just getting the winners list in time, much less changing that into a presentation. It's just problematic.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Yeah.
it'd be real difficult.
And if you do for one, you do for all.
Yeah.
You will
Questions?
You will have printouts.
We'll have printouts of the slides.
Okay.